Ladies and gentlemen, this is now time for the Royal Grumble. I'm your host, Graham, and sitting in the corner to my left, I just realised, right, every week I must look mad to you because you don't actually wear headphones. So at some point, I just spontaneously start dancing. It's Daryl.
Yeah, I've known you for many years, mate, and that's not the weirdest thing I've ever seen you do.
Well, obviously not.
I think
we can't legally talk about that anymore, can we?
No.
I think he wore headphones for like 2 weeks and then I think one time just threw them off because it was lagging or something.
Well, I don't see it point in me wearing headphones. You don't play anything down there that I need to listen to.
Yeah.
We talk down them.
You're back. You're in the room.
I see. Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were okay. That's fine. And sitting in the corner to my right, it's Dan.
Hi, I'm going to be more involved this week.
Yeah, you're going to talk on the show this week.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I've actually
I mean, you don't
set
have
it up.
to. Like, it's, you know. So...
Well, I've got a feeling I'm going to be leading at least 2 sections, kind of.
I've got a feeling you're not. Right, we're live on Twitch, by the way. Hello to everyone on Twitch. Here's a digital wave to all of you.
Hi, Jules, in the chat.
The chat room is absolutely pumping.
We've not had any more auto mods like we had on the pre-show that you have to go on Twitch when we announce it, so you get to see a little pre-show thing.
Girls are lying when they say size doesn't matter, according to the pre-show. That's what was on. Yeah.
What?
Someone in the chat on Twitch said girls are lying when they said size doesn't matter.
Okay.
I actually told the story.
Sent a really useful link.
I told the story of your last professional wrestling match.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Save that. Come on. Don't give all the best material
It was
away.
on the pre-show, which
Not
if
sure.
people...
I'm a little bit mad that he got to tell my story.
Yeah,
Well, it was on the pre-show, so it's not available now for people to see if they're listening to it on the on iTunes or Stitcher or wherever else we are. I think we're still on Stitcher. I
hope
set it
so.
up ages ago.
Podbean.
And
Okay,
Podbean,
we're
our main
definitely
place.
on Podbean. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So let's get into it. There's a lot of news to talk about. The first one is you've put Wrestlemania to London. What?
We meant to say to you during the Be Right Back section, but yeah, I read your article and thought it meant for the year after this.
No,
one.
I know. What happened is we've got a little group chat that goes on, listeners.
Yep.
And
Well, there was too much behind the curtain between this and the pre-show. I don't know if they want to know this much.
well, what happens in group chat stays in group chat usually.
Yeah.
But I have to
Definitely
reveal
stays
this.
in group
Yeah,
chat.
definitely stays your group for legal reasons.
All I did is send him a little link to a press conference that happened today, which was that next year's WrestleMania is going to be back at the MetLife Stadium,
Woo, MetLife,
Yeah.
baby!
marketed as New York / but it's in New Jersey.
It's in New York area.
Yeah. And then Dan decided it meant WrestleMania's in London.
You sent an article about WWE being in London.
I didn't.
No, he didn't. No, this is
No,
this
it was definitely a screenshot because the arena was the last year, the WrestleMania 29 arena because it's got the Statue of Liberty on it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
obviously didn't read it properly.
No, you didn't. That is exactly what you did. The local logo for it this time, if you like, is the Statue of Liberty. Last time it was the Empire State,
yeah.
wasn't it? This time it's the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, it's like the crown of the Statue of Liberty, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Because the New York area, as I imagine. Someone's quietly just, New Jersey, it's in New Jersey. Because let's not forget that the two teams that play at the stadium are called the New York Jets and the New York Giants, neither of whom play in New York City or State.
Be right, won't it?
Yeah, it'd be all right, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know the only American football team in the NFL to play in New York?
No, I don't.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah?
Buffalo Bills, yep.
Cool.
They play in New York State. Buffalo.
Do you think XFL will have a team that plays in New York?
Definitely. And will they play in actual New York, though?
I don't know, maybe.
100% no. Definitely not.
No? Oh.
New York City actually play in New York, though. They play at the Mets Stadium.
Oh.
No, they don't. No, they play at the Yankee Stadium. God,
Yankee
I can't.
Stadium.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, baseball people.
We went to see Yankees play.
We did, yeah.
That was fun.
When was that?
Oh, WrestleMania 29, 2013.
You mean the current best WrestleMania at New York,
Yeah.
New Jersey,
Yeah.
MetLife Stadium?
I've got a feeling that it might be topped, though. mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've started a fund.
Are you going?
I've started a fund, mate.
Yes.
I can't say I'm going yet, but I've started saving.
Right, I'm going to do a point to the sign like all the WrestleMania people because you know that that's going with you.
Well,
if you
I've
do.
got this thing where if I this bloke came into school once, and he says if you visualize something, you can achieve it.
Oh, brilliant.
And what he used to say is put like a sticky note on your fridge with like a little thing you want to achieve.
Uh-huh.
You'll do it. So
are you going to put a sticky note in your fridge that you want to beat Vader in a wrestling match?
No. What I've done is I've bought a notice board and I want to print off the WrestleMania. I legit have bought a notice board. I want to print off the WrestleMania logo, and pin it to it.
Yes.
And then every time I go into my living room, I'll see it.
Yep.
And and if I want to spend money on wrestling figures, I'll just point to the sign.
You're going to point to the sign?
Yeah.
And your girlfriend's going to be like, why are you pointing to the sign again? Shut up. I'm
Yeah,
visualising.
yeah, I'm going without you, love.
Splendid. Speaking of WrestleMania, this year's WrestleMania, more matches set for WrestleMania. There's a women's battle royal. There's something going on with Shane McMahon, and Shane McMahon booked Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for a match. Braun Strowman is the tag team champions, and loads of stuff's going on. I'm going to say 2 words. Technically, does it count as 3 words? WrestleMania 2000. That's all I'm saying. It feels a lot like that.
I'm really looking forward to our WrestleMania party with how long the show will probably go on.
Yeah. By the way, I noticed WrestleMania next year. I can't. Oh, it don't matter.
What?
No, I can't go. It doesn't doesn't sit well. That's all I'll say.
It always
do you
comes
mean?
like the week
It's
after
something
Easter,
I literally.
doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't line up well with Easter. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With other commitments.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, so this year's WrestleMania, I think we should break some of these down because one of the things that's already been asked before about the women's Rumble match.
Yeah, the
or
women's
Battle
WrestleMania
Royal,
Battle Royal. That's what it's called.
or what was originally announced as.
Don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen anything about what he's talking about. Have you seen anything about what he's talking about?
What's this?
The women's WrestleMania Battle Royal.
I fast forwarded through it, mate.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's not actually happened yet. You don't have to bluff it. You don't have to bluff it yet.
Right.
It's okay. It's not on. No, they've announced a match called the Women's WrestleMania Battle Royal.
Oh, is Kid Rock going to play him down to the ring?
I hope so.
Presented by
Oh,
Snickers.
I've got something on that later on. Presented by Snickers, as with everything. As in Shinsuke Snickers Nakamura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you noticed on that graphic, is his middle name.
So yeah, it was a bit fun this week when they announced the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal.
Yeah, was it fun?
And everyone kind of went, "Oh, you're actually going to name something after a woman who pimped women out? That's good."
Great. Good.
Yeah.
Daryl, it's happening to us again.
Can't libel the dead.
Daryl. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Except it's spoken, so you can slander.
Can't slander the dead.
There you go. That's our actual. It's literally in a catchphrase.
I paid a man to say that.
Paid a man to say it out loud.
I should just have it on a soundboard, shouldn't I?
The power of sponsors, anyway. That's the point.
Yeah. So a lot of people were having a go, saying maybe you shouldn't name it after this horrible person, and they kind of stayed quiet until eventually Snickers went, "Yeah, we're not really happy with this," and WWE went, "Oh no, we can't have it then. We can't have it because Snickers."
I'm particularly amused, by the way, that somewhere that Vince is fuming about this. He's like, I'm in charge, damn it. Who the hell who do they think they are? Who thinks they're going to take this away from me? And someone's got, Vince, we've had a message. Oh, what? Go away. I don't want to hear about that Twitter. They're like, no, it's not Twitter. It's the main sponsors of WrestleMania for the last 4 years. They're not very happy. What? Are they not going to sponsor the XFL? Yeah. It got away from me a little bit, that one, to be honest.
A little bit, yeah.
Do you think Moolah probably helped him throw a really great birthday party back in the 80s?
Isn't Stone Cold's dog called Moolah?
Yeah.
There you go. That's all. Stone Cold's dog's called Moolah.
Yeah.
Not both of them, though. One of them's got a different name.
I can't remember exactly.
I can't remember
this other.
No.
Show in a while.
Hershey the Wonder Dog.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just putting over Stone Cold's dogs.
Okay.
Dogcast.
Oh, Vader's just splashed you, Daryl, on the live stream on Twitch.
Oh, yeah,
go watch our live streams.
Go back and watch it on Twitch. Daryl's about to get knocked out by Vader.
What's happening?
And it's not the first time that Vader's let you down, is it?
It's not. We're going to meet Vader, weren't I? And then he fell in bath.
Whilst taking a picture of his,
Yeah.
we can't.
Hashtag like a thumb.
So
there we go.
Other WrestleMania matches are set. We know about the Ronda match because Ronda was on Raw this week. Oh no,
She's on Raw every week.
No, it was, yeah. Well, they said that, didn't they?
She was on Ellen.
Was she on Ellen?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, she announced that her MMA career is done. Obviously.
Well, fair enough. I mean, CM Punk's MMA career is still going, so there's a chance for anyone.
Oh, I should have put CM Punk in this one.
Mayweather was on TMZ. I saw the video today, but I think it was posted yesterday. And they asked him about his MMA skills. Yep. And he says, well, my wrestling skills, they're probably about a 7 out of 10. My hands are obviously 100 out of 10. And my kick is about 4 out of 10.
Mathematically inaccurate, so now I'm against him.
I mean, he can't read.
Yeah.
So he also can't do maths.
Oh, God. You just reminded me of the fact that his last boxing opponent ran up to him in the middle of his own event and went, "You can't even read!" Splendid. Yeah. CM Punk's fighting again, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he says.
In June?
So he was messaging someone and going, and they said, when are you going to lose again? He
No,
was
he
like,
said, when you're going to cry again and not
cry again. After I hug my wife after a win. Isn't the heavy rumour that he's going to face the guy that Mickey Gall beat to face him?
Yeah.
The guy isn't it like a journalist? Yeah. It's someone who's not a fighter anyway. Yeah. So that'll be an even fight because he's also not a fighter. Yeah, well done. I was very tempted to troll him and go, how many significant strikes do you intend to have in this fight? But he's below me, so I've decided
he's going to just charge with a flying knee or something just so he can get that monkey off his back, innit?
Just throw a flying knee and get knocked out. He's like, hey, I did what I came to do.
Oh, you think it'll be like Fedor and Andrei Arlovsky?
He was like, I'm going to kiss my wife. I'm like, you're not going to be able to see your wife after whoever punches you in the face shuts your eyes for you.
What if he wins and then he says, AJ, I did it, like Rocky Balboa?
He totally would do that as well, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He really would.
Would it make you mad?
No. No.
Because I live for you getting really mad at insignificant things.
It's essentially your joy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't make me mad. He's very free to do what he wants to do.
Apart from MMA.
Just stop doing it. Stop pretending you're a real one. That's my issue.
Yeah. He'll be all in. I'm still holding on.
I think you're possibly right. Although, you know who's not going to be all in? We mentioned it on Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's contract runs till September, so he's not going to be all in.
When's all in?
September 1st.
Okay.
But basically, whatever it is, it doesn't match up somehow. I can't remember exactly what it is, but essentially, it's not going to match up.
Well, I mean, he could be all in 2.
Yeah, all in 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something remarkable, by the way, on the show. This is a genuinely important, defining moment in this show's history. I don't hate Cody Rhodes anymore.
Oh.
Genuinely, I don't hate Cody Rhodes anymore.
Okay. I don't know if this is going somewhere.
No. There was an article about Cody Rhodes last week. I don't know if you read it. Right?
No.
Whole article talking about how he left WWE, what happened after Dusty died, loads of stuff. By the end of the article, I didn't hate Cody Rhodes anymore. I nothing him now. Which is an improvement, you know.
You have tied this up well because Cody Rhodes' match in the Grumble King tournament is coming up now.
Well, there you go.
But did I win?
No, you came very close, actually. There was a lot of near falls at the end of that match.
Daryl nearly beat Vader on Twitch. That's a real thing. We were supposed to be talking about the WrestleMania matches. What other matches are set? Well, we know, obviously, after the following pay-per-view that we're going to talk about, we know the main WWE title match. We also know the SmackDown Women's Championship match. Are there any others that we've not mentioned? We've mentioned that Braun Strowman's challenging for the tag team titles on his own.
Is he going to get Elias to be his tag partner?
I don't know. Probably, but I saw a really good suggestion which I did like.
I know what he's saying here. Yeah. Go for it.
Kurt Hawkins?
Oh, no, that's not the one.
No, you didn't see that at all.
Why Kurt Hawkins?
Because Kurt Hawkins, if you remember, has the worst losing streak in the whole WWE. I think it'd be brilliant if he's like, literally, I'm going to throw you with a tag team and no one wants to go because they're all scared of him. Kurt Hawkins is like, he could use him as a weapon. You just hit people with Kurt Hawkins.
See, I saw a kind of similar suggestion, but they said the one that makes most sense, and it's a shame that he got fired last year, was James Ellsworth.
I did see that as well, yeah. But because he's out of the company, that won't happen, obviously. But throw Kurt Hawkins in there. I'm there for Braun Strowman with Kurt Hawkins, and he doesn't get to hold the tag title. He just gets to hold Braun's pinky as Braun drags him out.
Did they announce the Intercontinental title match on Raw this week, or had that already happened?
Ooh, no.
I don't know what is the match going to be.
The Miz versus Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins.
I didn't know if they'd announced it. Maybe they did. It's what's going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
It's just going to be crap, isn't it?
There's going to be so many multi-man matches because what's going on SmackDown is basically the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's happening everywhere. It's a bit of an epidemic. Like I say, WrestleMania 2000. That's what's happening now. You know why? Because everyone wants their spot on the card. That's what this has led to. Everyone wants their spot on the card.
What about Cena's spot on the card? Is he going to get one?
Spot on the card, yeah. Well, he challenged The Undertaker again, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably is now. Yeah. They wouldn't do it twice. Once I would accept, twice they wouldn't do.
On the back of the Hall of Fame announcement.
Yep. Go, say it.
Are we going to get American Badass Undertaker?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, I had to watch
all me and Brammer want is Undertaker to come down to the other theme that we like, the You're Gonna Pay theme. But I think this is the more realistic alternative that Kid Rock's in the arena is going to want to sing. And
what if Fred Durst comes and knocks him out and sings Rolling like spontaneously just from the crowd?
Well, that'll be next year's WrestleMania when they induct Fred Durst for all of his outstanding contributions to wrestling.
Yeah,
like when he sang Rolling, like when he was in the SmackDown game as
you had to beat 60 people, and then you got to unlock Fred Durst, who got to do a swanton off of everything.
He was on ECW TV.
There you
go. He's done that as well.
Steve Corino.
Got that little cap.
Yeah.
That's part of him, in a way. He wrote The Undertaker.
He wrote a song about Britney Spears.
Did he?
Yeah. What's the song? It was keep talking.
You remember which WWE pay-per-view they definitely
Eat You Alive. Eat You Alive was the song.
That's unkind. That's not very nice song to write about someone.
Yeah. Kid Rock's going in the Hall of Fame. I had to watch him at WrestleMania when he sang out all the divas.
You were there for this big moment, weren't you?
They're called women.
They were divas then. It was a divas.
No, let's respect them. They're calling them divas, isn't it?
Yeah.
Buddy Moolah #2 offer here.
Hey.
Did it? Isn't that the Miss WrestleMania where Santina Morella won?
Yeah. They did a really good job with that. In fact, no one noticed Santino was out there in drag until quite late on. Even like in person, you couldn't really notice.
I remember that completely differently. In my head, he was like building up to it all the way through beforehand. So
in the arena, it was genuinely like, is that Santino?
Excellent.
So how did you feel about Kid Rock performing all summer long?
It was a long performance.
It felt like it went all summer long. Zing, boom!
There was a lot of pyro.
The same joke 2 weeks in a row.
There was a lot of pyro. It was quite warm.
So do you think they do the thing where they line up all the Hall of Fame inductees on the stage, do it all, and then say, now a performance from Kid Rock, he sings American Badass, and then they just like fade into Undertaker's match, do you think?
No.
No?
No.
Do you think he will become the second WWE Hall of Famer to become a US president? Because he's running for governor or senate or something, isn't he, in his home state? He's planning on running.
I can't.
I don't think there's enough white trash in America to vote for him.
You'd have thought
that. Look who the president is.
Yeah, but I think he might have paid for his votes.
Well, not paid for him in money, just like in... Actually, no, don't say that because we'll get taken off the air by Putin.
Will we?
I mean, you've already been poisoned several times. We don't want to. We don't want to anger the Russians as well.
Oh, that's the last thing we're getting political. Satire.
Oh, satire. Speaking of Russians, Rusev Day.
Rusev.
It's actually Bulgarian, mate.
Yeah, but Macaulay Culkin wants to fight him at WrestleMania. There's loads of celebrities, and I say celebrities in the loosest possible term.
He's trying to just get himself boxed in his Rusev.
Yeah, essentially. He came out and said, I want a celebrity opponent. So The Rock suggested Kevin Hart, but his STD is kayfabed or something like that. Yeah, which I thought was brilliant. Just drop Kevin Hart in it.
Stephen Amell, people kept tweeting him, and he said,
Amell's like, I don't want to do it.
Me.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to do it because he's all in, isn't he?
He's mates with Cody Rhodes, isn't it? Yeah, he's going to be all in, isn't he?
Yeah.
Probably shooting arrows at people.
He's been announced for All In.
Oh, has he actually been announced? Yeah. I saw his wrestling debut, so there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch Arrow.
He might get inducted in the Hall of Fame one day.
Yeah, when Cody comes back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going to induct Kid Rock? The only person that makes sense won't induct him.
It'll be a woman.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to do something for the...
It could be Santino, actually. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, I think, because no one else makes any sense.
Yeah.
Because obviously it won't be The Undertaker.
Someone did request it, but they're so low down the totem pole that I doubt it'll happen.
Right.
Mike Kanellis.
Mike Kanellis. They'd be like,
he just wants to get booked.
Vince is like, who the hell are you? I didn't know we were allowed it. I didn't know it was bring your husband to work day. It's like, no, Vince, we actually signed him. What?
Yeah. You're paying for his rehab.
What? God damn it. Which old celebrity is this guy? Which former wrestler is this? He looks kind of young to me. Anyway,
he does have.
Is this one of the midgets we hired in the 80s?
So it'll be. Rusev's going to be in the Battle Royal.
And who the hell is Festus anyway? Shh, don't tell him.
It'll be Rusev in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
On Rusev Day, I was gonna try a little challenge with you two at some point, but I don't think I'll do it today.
What is it?
See how long you can hold the A in Rusev Day.
Well, considering I've been off work for the last few days, I don't think I'll be able to hold it long today.
Right, let's play today then.
Okay. Yeah. Shane McMahon got smacked down on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I assume Dan is pleased about this in one way and not pleased in another.
So what's happening
I
with Shane?
thought it was a really good segment until the very last bit of it, and then it became comical.
When he was like, money, money, money. No.
No, the bit when he was going, or whatever the noise he was making was.
That's the noise he makes. That's the Shane McMahon noise. The Shane McMahon noise. Yeah, he said he's taken a step back from SmackDown, didn't he? Which almost certainly actually means that he's not taking a step back from SmackDown. He's coming back to be on it even more.
Yeah, he's going to have a match at WrestleMania,
Yeah,
isn't he?
he is. Yeah. Since he's taken a step back from being, what is he, general manager or commissioner? That means that he can have a match. But he booked Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens into a match against each other at WrestleMania.
That could change, though.
Yeah, well, surely that will change, won't it?
Maybe with a freeway.
But why? Wouldn't a tag match work better?
But
with Daniel Bryan.
Well, I know, but it ain't going to be him, is it?
Nah, Daniel Bryan's not getting cleared.
Who's going to go with Shane McMahon then? Anyone? Is anyone left?
I don't think nobody makes sense because nobody else has been involved.
I know who makes sense.
Go on, who?
So he's not going to be involved with New Japan for a little while. You know who's going to come back? The Ayatollah of rock and roller, Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Jericho and Shane McMahon against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. You think Jericho would come back for that?
He got a gig on that night or something.
Probably. Yeah, but he's got a completely real gig that always happens.
I'm sure the 200 people wouldn't mind if he rescheduled.
Yeah, exactly. They'll probably just go to WrestleMania instead because they're going there that night after the Fozzy gig, along with two of the members of Fozzy's brothers and sisters, who are the other people that go to Fozzy gigs.
Do you think the members of the band Fozzy...
By the way, I'm not slagging people who go to Fozzy gigs. I'm just saying that they're all wrestling fans, which is fine, but don't pretend you've not got all the non-wrestling fans.
Do you think they're really mad that they're just Jericho's backing singers?
Considering that they were like a well-known band before it, like well-known in that scene anyway, they were Stuck Mojo, who were like big at 90s and stuff, so they were a band themselves, and then Jericho kind of just went, I can sing for you. He's like the Adam Lambert of their Queen.
That's great. That's a fantastic.
Yeah, well, did their lead singer die of AIDS?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Queen had another lead singer before Adam Lambert anyway. Paul Rogers, in it. So, I mean, it wasn't.
I don't hate him as much.
Queen plus Paul Rogers, offered free. All right now. That's him.
Yeah.
You know that song?
Yeah, I know that one.
Good. New Japan? New Japan Cup?
New Japan Cup's going
Zack
on.
Sabre Jr. He's going to win, isn't he? He's going to win it. He's going to win it.
Don't think he is.
He's going to win it. Yeah,
I mean, my original pick got
You're wrong,
knocked out in the first round, as we discussed last week.
You've done well.
Yeah, so what do you know about New Japan?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why don't you ask the experts like me and Daryl?
After the semi-final.
Toriyano.
Bushi.
After Bushi wasn't in the
Chuck
New Japan
Taylor.
Cup.
Tetsuya Naito.
Naito was in it, but he got eliminated by Zack Sabre
Joshi
Jr.
Yeah, I knew that'd happen.
So,
Kota Ibushi.
Minoru Suzuki.
yesterday was Zack Sabre Jr. versus
Don't be
Kota Ibushi, which was a brilliant match and had a great post-match promo from Zack Sabre Jr. saying...
Michael Elgin.
He's gone. He's gone, thankfully.
It's all about timing, baby.
But, yeah...
Not gone. He won his first round match.
Yeah, but he lost his second round. He lost
shame.
to
I was ripping down something merciless last week going, Michael Elgin's going to win the New Japan Cup,
No, because the first semi-final happened
He's going
today.
to win the New Japan Cup.
Keiji Muto's beat Cody Rhodes, just quickly. So the last quarter-final yesterday was...
Nothing.
Keep throwing me off.
Well, all right. Don't look at Twitch then.
The first semi-final
Twitch
was Tanahashi versus Juice, which happened today. I'll talk about that in a second.
Tanahashi versus Juice. Bloody hell.
Juice.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a large opponent.
The last quarter-final
I know
was
someone who
Zack
tried to
Sabre
take
Jr.
him on
versus Kota
before.
Ibushi. It was a really, really great match that throwed back to their G1 match from last year.
Through.
Zack Sabre Jr. won it with a submission, and the match got stopped. After the match, he cut a great promo where he said, Kota fights with his heart, which is fine, but I fight with my brain, and an underlying hatred of the British Conservative Party.
I saw this, yeah. Hilarious for us, hilarious for him.
Yeah.
Probably completely decontextualized for them.
Yeah,
but,
that's the second semi-final is Zack Sabre Jr. versus Sanada. I think Zack might go through to the final because Tanahashi beat Juice today to go to the final of New Japan Cup.
Oh.
I think Tanahashi's going to win because then he gets a final win back over Zack Sabre Jr. and the next title defense for Okada ties Tanahashi's record. So it'd be perfect if it was against Tanahashi, and it'd be the first time they've had a singles match since the G1 2 years ago nearly.
Oh, it's poetic, Daryl. What do you think of all this poetry?
It's not enough rhyming in it.
No. Oh, okay.
I like them poems.
You like limericks.
Yeah, no, I like the ones where, do you know, like the first letter
Haiku.
of each.
Oh,
no. The first letter of each line. Then down the left-hand side, it spells out a word. So, like, somebody might put, like...
I literally can't remember what they're called. God, I hate you. Why have you done that to me?
What?
Oh, how have you done this to me?
What do you mean?
This is my job. What's it called?
Good one to say in a letter.
What?
Nothing.
No,
Okay.
no, I've not specified, have I?
Okay.
You know what I mean? My job could be poet for all they know. What is...
He's poet laureate, isn't he?
Yeah, I am. I'm Caroline Duffy. Hello. Oh, man. Acrostic. It's an acrostic. It's an acrostic. I got that in there.
Did you do that on purpose because you knew he wouldn't remember it straight off and it'd send him mad?
No.
No, he's delighted that it happened.
No. I just think they're good.
As a poet publisher, which is clearly my job,
Yeah.
you know, that's... I'm not kidding. I am actually Caroline Duffy. It's me.
He goes to local beat poet nights.
I'm a woman who used to be married to a man and now I'm a lesbian.
Okay.
That's the poet laureate, Caroline Duffy.
I'm a level. I don't even know what a poet laureate is. I just said it.
It used to be Ted Hughes who wrote The Iron Man, which was the...
It's not the one with Tony Stark in it, is it?
No, it was the book on which they based the film The Iron Giant.
Okay. Why did they just call it the Iron Man?
Probably because of Marvel or something, I'd imagine, by that point. Even though The Iron Giant came out before Iron Man, off of Iron Man.
Okay.
That would be my guess.
Who do you think would win in a fight between Iron Man and Iron Giant?
Iron Man, because Iron Giant's non-violent.
Yeah. He was a gentle soul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although off of Ted Hughes' original Iron Man, they sent the Iron Man, who was like the Iron Giant, but in the book, to go and fight a thing called the Man, Bear, Bird, Bat, Spider. A giant being that existed outside of our world and was going to destroy the world.
Oh. What about if you had Iron Giant and you said you've got to have a fight, you've got to. I've got your kids, Iron Giant, I've got your kids. And he's got to fight.
I can see a significant problem with that.
What?
Well, I mean, I don't know how Iron Giant is able to reproduce. Yeah, I'm just going to shut down.
Yeah, it's just details, isn't it?
Shutting down your path.
But then he's got to have a fight with BFG. Who would win out of that?
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant is metal in it.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
But both non-violent. They probably agreed to go and eat snozzcumbers together.
Who's taller out of them two and Andre the
Nice
Giant?
reference.
Well, definitely one of those two. But I don't know.
So Andre the Giant's not taller.
The BFG is the smallest of the giants in the BFG universe.
Okay.
In the Chocolaverse.
Okay.
I don't know if Charlie and the Chocolate's in the same universe, but I've decided it is now. The Dalaverse.
Okay.
It's not like the Salvador... that's Dali rather than Dal.
Not Salvador. It's not got melting clocks everywhere.
We're going all over the place.
We really are. Ring of Honor off of Ring of Honor. Right, they're friends with New Japan. They've got Ring of Honor 16th anniversary.
So
have we said on air that we're going to Ring of Honor?
Yeah, we have.
Oh, okay.
We're going to Ring of Honor.
Over the next few months, we're going to try and cover a bit more Ring of Honor.
Yeah, we are.
Just in the build up to it.
They've only got like... We are now, anyway.
I think they've only got one big show between now and when we go see it.
Maybe it'll be Big Show. Teaming up with Shane McMahon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Shane McMahon.
Because they're mates.
I thought you were going to talk about teaming up with Braun Strowman.
Oh.
They're both training with the same boxing coach.
Yeah.
No, but they're mates from like 2000, aren't they?
And 2001.
Yeah.
Until they fell out again.
Yeah, that's details, isn't it?
Remember when Big Show signed for WCW? Briefly.
No.
The Big Show, not the Giant, off of WCW.
Okay.
So yeah, the Ring of Honor 16th anniversary show happened on Saturday night. And I watched it the morning after. You guys watched it too?
I'm a level. I didn't watch it, but I was gonna watch it, and then life happened.
I genuinely wanted to, and then didn't want to lose my job, which, as we've established, is in poet publishing. So I didn't publish enough poems.
I'll tell you what happened. I saw spoilers for the big surprise at the end. And I was like, oh, but what's the point in watching it?
Was that the one where Thingy Bob got off with, what's he called?
No, the big surprise for me was when Kenny Omega took the bear hat off.
You talk about the same thing.
Stealing my gimmick.
That's what I'm saying. That's true. Yeah, what the hell, right?
All I'm saying is I main evented the last true 1PW show, and...
I do not owe you money.
I semi-main evented, I should say. And we know what the true main event were.
You got semi.
Yeah. And then one of the greatest wrestlers... today stole my gimmick. Yeah. So
who's the real innovator?
Who's the real best wrestler in the world?
Wow.
So show opened with Hiromu versus Flip Gordon.
I could be a golden lover. Never asked.
Flip Gordon, as we found out in the pre-show, doesn't think the Earth's flat. He just says stupid things.
Yeah.
Well, considering he's just flown around the world.
As Daryl pointed out, though, isn't that what you would say if you thought the world was flat?
Maybe. What did you say?
He's just flown around the world. He went to Japan and then back to the US. And I'm sure he went via, I think he was in Ireland, so he would have done a loop.
Yeah.
Maybe he got a compass out and was like, damn it, I'm wrong.
Yeah, but like when you're on a plane, you don't really, I don't know, you know what direction you're going in?
No, but if you got a compass in your hand, that'll help.
Oh, yeah, I always pack my compass when I go on holiday.
Yeah, if you were a flat earther, I've thought of this. Why has a flat earther not got a round the world flight? Like, obviously, there'd be stop-offs, but sat there with a compass to prove that they're actually going around in a big circle rather than around the globe.
Because how do you know that compass isn't like a conspiracy by the government?
Yeah, exactly. Prove
Good
it.
point. So, yeah, opening match was that. It was based off their freeway at Honor Rising. It was a really good match. Hiromu Takahashi got the win. Marty Scurll versus Punishment Martinez. Have you two seen Punishment Martinez?
No.
No, is it some relation to Shelley Martinez?
He's Ring of Honor's Baron Corbin, pretty much. He's a big bloke.
Well, he's terrible.
He's not
Bald.
terrible.
Awful. Looks like he smells nearly as bad as Dean Ambrose. Likes wolves.
Yeah.
Odd belly button.
I've not noticed his belly button.
Has biker culture, but has no actual reference to being a biker.
Kinda.
Terrible hairline.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a tall bloke with a terrible hairline. That's what we're
Skull
going.
it.
But yeah, he is their fit Dalton Castle. It was in versus Marty Scurll, and the winner would get a title shot on a future Ring of Honor show. And Marty Scurll picked up the win. This was actually the best Punishment Martinez match I've seen.
When Marty's having his title shot, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, disappointing, really. Thanks, Marty.
What's that?
He's having his title shot in London.
Yeah,
well done.
What's wrong with that?
I'm
It's
pretty confident he is.
No, it got announced for Supercard of Honor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have misread something then. Oh, well, either
Yeah.
way. Cheers, Marty.
Maybe he was saying he'll defend it.
Could have had it in the real home of British professional wrestling.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
he might come to Donny as champion.
Well,
No?
he better do. Someone better.
Actually, we're tying this up really well because coming to the ring right now on our stream is Dalton Castle, the current Ring of Honor champion. So
Yeah.
for his
Current.
match against Kenny Omega.
Yeah. Just wait until what the Doncaster Dome's got for you, Dalton Castle.
After
We're
this,
the real boys.
After this was Kenny King defending the TV title against Silas Young. Okay match. The big thing was after the Kenny King got the win, Austin Aries came out with all his belts and put out a challenge for another one.
We could all buy a replica belt. Like,
Yeah.
Ooh, I've got the TNA title. It's not even relevant, mate.
No.
He came out with a Defiant belt as well. And
I don't
the
even know what that
IPW belt.
is.
I think you were the TNA champion last week.
Yeah. What's the Defiant belt?
Defiance what culture, innit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember, but not what culture, but what culture,
Yeah.
but not what culture.
What
By the way,
what culture after that?
yeah, after
Idiot left.
Adam Blampede
Yeah.
to like send people go message, go, oh, my girlfriend doesn't know, but I mean, it's fine for me to touch you.
I watched some of
Send me
Impact
pictures
earlier
of
by
you.
accident.
Oh, yeah.
And it had Jimmy Jacobs on it, and he recorded a promo wanting Abyss to come out because he's got a bloke at side of him who was like a Poundland Umaga
Right, okay.
called Congo Kong. Have you seen
I've heard
Congo
of Congo
Kong?
Kong.
Kong, yeah.
Yeah.
Congo Kong was confirmed for the World of Sport tapings that never happened.
He's just a fat bloke that's painted his face. He don't even have he don't even look intimidating. He's ridiculous. And then do you know who came out to interrupt him?
No.
You will never guess.
Okay, I'm not going
So I want you to guess, but you will
Right.
never guess.
Right, could you give me at least one small clue?
No.
Okay.
He's had an affiliation with Abyss in TNA. That can be your clue, but
James
that might be
Mitchell.
yeah, James Mitchell.
That was that easy,
Yeah,
actually. Yeah. Yeah, it was really easy.
But you didn't say it, did you?
Well, I would have.
Well, you didn't say it.
Well, I would have.
James Mitchell
Sterling
came
James
out.
Keenan.
He's bald now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Team Supreme.
They
Jack
can't-
Storm and Dave Morales.
Yeah, sadistic Jack Storm with the human hate
Team
machine.
Supreme.
Yeah, so James Mitchell came out. He had a bit of a chinwag with him. Said that they're very, very similar. Well, I don't see the similarities, to be honest.
Yeah.
And Abyss came out in his stupid little mask
Oh, Biff.
and his
He's
smelly
terrible.
trench coat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's bad, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know if Austin Aries is on the Defiant show.
Did Austin Aries bring us WWE Cruiserweight Championship that he didn't win
No.
and then cried about and then went home?
He did have his WrestleMania DVD money in his pocket, though. His
Oh.
pocket was empty. That's the joke. Haha.
I get it. Great banter.
He had a banana in his back pocket, probably.
Yeah. I don't like Austin.
Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you happy with all those title belts?
He put his genitals in a woman's face on telly and thought it was okay.
Yeah. He might be coming into Donny Dome.
Yeah. What, coming back?
Yeah.
Have another match with Pac? He probably will. God, that happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
How have I only just realised that? Neville against Austin Aries off of WrestleMania happened in Donny Dome. Oh, bloody hell. So you know when
There
you
is
think
some
back
weird
to these
matches,
things,
yeah.
it's so weird, isn't it? Like AJ against Neville off of that happened at Donny Dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Steve Corino against anyone, and Ulf Herman against Corey Graves. Bloody Donny Dome, innit?
Next up was the 6-man title. They have a 6-man titles.
Why?
Yeah, but it was the Hung Bucks versus SoCal Uncensored. So
See, the Hung implies a large penis. That's the joke.
yeah, that's Hangman Page and the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
And then SoCal Uncensored is Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, and Scorpio Sky. Do you remember Scorpio Sky?
Scorpio Sky off of one PW show
Yeah.
in Hull.
Funny story about Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, go on.
So he needed picking up from train station.
Yep.
And my dad had no clue who Scorpio Sky was, but that his job was to pick him up from train station.
Amazing.
So I had to find a picture online. Well, in fact, no, sorry, he was with Top Gun Talwar, who was in Blast from the Past.
Phenomenal.
He wrestled. I'm sure he wrestled with some kind of like blow up doll or something.
Probably.
And somebody else from PWG from back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I feel like the other person was it Chris Hero?
Chris Hero was on that show, but
I don't think it was Chris Hero because I remember that, but it was some obscure names.
Yeah.
So I found a picture of Tom Gunn Talwar, I found a picture of this other guy. The only picture Scorpio Sky could find was one in a mask. So I gave it to my dad and I said, I don't think he'll have the mask on.
You just got to hope they're all standing next to each other. Oh, well, cheers. Thanks for picking them, mate. Just go and get Scorpio and, oh no, Scorpio Sky. Taxi for Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky forgets that he's Scorpio Sky and doesn't respond.
yeah, this was actually a really good match. It was a Vegas street fight, which SoCal Uncensored actually won. Which
Are they
means...
managed by SoCal Val?
No.
Why?
She's in the UK now, isn't she? She's 5-star wrestling, isn't she? They cancelled all the shows, by the way. Did you see that again?
No, they cancelled all. I know they
they
cancelled Aberdeen last week.
I think that was the only one they had left. So technically, that means they cancelled all the shows. So
Okay.
take that.
She does ICW and stuff as well. I think she does define anything that's on Fight TV.
She's married to somebody from over here.
I'm not
there's
sure.
Yeah,
some
like
reason
what's
why
her
she's
visa
here.
situation? Is she allowed to be in country?
I'm not sure.
Shall we
She is
report-
until Brexit. And
I was
at
saying,
which point
should we
she's gotta
report
go.
her?
No.
No? Okay.
See, that was a really good match. Next up was Cody versus Matt Taven of the Kingdom. This was
He
based
could
on...
conjoin his name and he could be Maven.
He could.
That's my contribution to this.
So this match was based off Matt Taven stole Cody Rhodes' ring.
Cody's ring.
Yeah, he stole it, and it was all based on that.
Now you've reminded me that he had a ring, and now I'm going back to my old.
Don't worry, he got it back in this match. It was
No,
actually
don't talk about the ring.
Matt Taven's improving a lot over the last year. So
It's
it was
all that
quite
working
good.
tough enough. Oh no, not Matt Taven. Sorry, never mind.
So yeah, this was a really good match. He had Bury the Drug-Free Bear ringside with him, which led into what happened after the match, because that's the bit which Daryl and you have both seen a bit of at least. So Bury the Bear gets in the ring with Brandy and Cody to celebrate, and then he shoves him over, takes off the head of the thing to reveal it's Kenny Omega.
Now, did they buy the head separately to the suit? That's what I need to know. I need to know that. Oh, no context for that. People can find out about that on another day.
So yeah, and then he hit a V-trigger on him, and then there was a bit between him and Brandy where Brandy grabbed him and kissed him.
Go off with him.
Yeah. There's a promo coming up on Ring of Honor TV where Kenny Omega says like, "Oh, you think I'd be shocked, but that'd be implying that was the first time that had happened," which is a nice little dig at Cody.
Oh right, okay. So he's saying he's had his wife.
Yeah. So yeah,
It's a good feud, this, isn't it? I've had your wife, mate.
Yeah, but then what you don't know is that Cody's going to say that he's had Kota Ibushi. So.
Yeah.
well, he was saying at New Japan, he was going, I love you more than Kenny ever could and stuff to Kota.
Yeah.
It's a whole triangle mess thing. It's like a 90s psychodrama.
That'd be like an explicit turn, wouldn't it? If they're like Kenny comes back in and then like they're going at it in the locker room. It's like, oh God, no! That'd be a surprising turn.
Being the Elite after hours.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way they're sort of playing it with the subtle nods and stuff, whilst also acknowledging what's really gone on between them. But that'd be a left turn, wouldn't it? They're absolutely just going to town on each other.
Like that scene from Brokeback Mountain, which wasn't as gentle as you'd imagined it to be.
I've not seen that about him, mate. So
the scene in the tent, it's not as gentle as you'd imagine a love scene to be.
No.
It was pretty...
Did you not see like Carl Pilkington to watch it?
well, yeah, I've seen Carl Pilkington to watch it, but I don't know what.
So are they like wrestling now or what? Or did they decide?
That is a good question.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, we'll have the discussion off the air, Dan, because I know that you're getting worried. But like,
I'm getting worried.
Well, yeah, I just think it's a good question.
So after that, we had the Ring of Honor tag titles, the Briscoes versus Motor City Machine Guns.
This was my favourite match in 2008. Absolutely, this is the best 2008 match that they could possibly.
I didn't realise that Alex Shelley still wrestled, or Chris Sabin for that matter.
Chris Sabin looks like he doesn't wrestle as much anymore.
He's in bother, isn't he? He's like, I can't think of a better word to say it, so I'm not going to say the word. But he's like physically shot.
Yeah, he's pretty beat up. But
why is Jay Lethal in our tournament, Dan?
Because we were covering Ring of Honor 16th anniversary and he was in the main event.
I'm just Googling Chris Sabin because I'm not seeing him.
Yeah, and then but Alex Shelley's still in good nick.
Alex Shelley is like a massive, like, I don't want to say waste of potential, but bloody hell, why didn't Alex Shelley ever do much?
I don't know. Like, he spent a lot of time in Japan in Time Splitters with Kushida.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, like Alex Shelley's really good.
He is. That's my point.
Yeah.
Alex Shelley's really good, and yet what has come of that? I remember at one point they thought he was going to go to the WWE after he left TNA or something. It just never materialized.
Chris Sabin had good entrance views, didn't he? It was like, "Hail Sabin."
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. That was like one of the better TNA themes that wasn't just another song, but with one note change. Like that Christian one that's just an Evanescence song.
Yeah, I can't decide if I like the Jeff Jarrett theme or the AJ Styles theme best.
AJ Styles theme.
The AJ Styles
remix.
remix.
Used to sing it in Donny Dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all right that way.
Yeah, well, good, yeah.
But yeah, this match was good. It was all right. Briscoes became 9 times champions.
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm seeing the Briscoes
They're going to go
live
nowhere. They're going to go nowhere. They'll lose the belts and then they'll gain them again.
Do you remember when they thought Briscoes would have gone to WWE and then they realised they were massive racists?
I was going to say the Briscoes would not have approved of the conversation we were just having.
Yeah, if you want to talk about like waste of potential,
they picked exactly the wrong time to turn out to be massive homophobes and racists.
Yeah,
who would have thought of that from 2 Southern people who always wear Southern stuff and are bald? Not bald. They just shave their head. The main event.
Main event was Dalton Castle versus Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal was on our Twitch stream right now.
Spelled Lethal wrong.
Probably.
You have?
Yeah, I was writing it in a bit of a rush.
It's a bad surname, though, anyway. So,
yeah.
In a way, that's his fault for having that name.
Is that not his real surname?
I'm fairly confident it's not.
So, yeah.
Don't forget that CM Punk's ex-wife used to go out with him.
Current
wife.
If you read a book, you wouldn't know that, would you?
No.
No, he's not mentioned at all.
His real name is Jamar Shipman.
Why did he... I suppose he's got to come over to the UK at some point, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Does he have a beard?
He does.
Probably should shave that before he comes over with Ring of Honor in June, July.
Yeah, this match had some crazy spots, including Dalton Castle German suplexing Jay Lethal off of the apron to the floor, and a few other bits like that. The whole match was built around Jay Lethal trying to get back his Ring of Honor title. He was the longest reigning Ring of Honor champion, and he was unsuccessful.
Really?
Yeah.
He's the... Oh,
he held it for like 16 months or something. Not 16 months, that was Samoa Joe's. It'll have been like 18 or 19. He beat Samoa Joe's reign. But yeah, Dalton Castle got the win. It was a really good match. And then afterwards, Marty Scurll comes out, does the point, and I'm next.
You point to the WrestleMania sign?
No, there wasn't a sign up. They should have had a Supercard of Honor sign up.
They should have had a picture of that sign. You remember the old little logo that looked like the top of it, of the Donny Dome? Point to the dome sign. Yeah.
Did you say that Jay Lethal's the longest reigning Ring of Honor champion?
Yeah.
No, you're way wrong. Samoa Joe, 645 days. Nigel McGuinness, 545. Daniel Bryan, 462. Combined reigns. These are combined reigns, but they've only been one-time champion, all them. Yeah. But then you've got Jay Lethal, 427 days.
I thought he had it for like a year and a half.
Thankfully
Must have been
365 days a year, and he had it for 427, so he did have it for a year and a half. But Samoa Joe had it for 645 days.
Good.
It's not bad at all, is it?
Thank God.
Yeah.
I was worried there.
Yeah, so Jay Lethal's nowhere near breaking that record.
Is he a 2-time Ring of Honor
champion? No, according to Wikipedia. I'm lovely. This is from Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's fine.
But he's one-time champion.
He also held
I know there's very few 2 times. Austin Aries was the first.
So Adam Cole's 3-time. Austin Aries is 2.
Oh, really? Adam Cole 3? That's embarrassing.
Jay Briscoe 2. And that's it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Ring of Honor. I don't know. I'm just slating everyone that's ever existed on it.
Yeah, this was actually a really good show and quite enjoyable and worth going out your way to watch.
Sounds it. I wanted to watch it. I just preferred to keep my job.
I think the only problem Ring of Honor has is you look at their stars and most of them are kind of New Japan guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have any of their own.
If they ever get that break, they'll be in bother, won't they?
if they did the UK tour without the New Japan people on it, then
There's a reason the New Japan logo is in the middle of the Ring of Honor logo.
Yeah.
You'll be happy about this. Cody only held the title for 175 days.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't.
And Xavier held it for 182.
Yes, go Xavier. Beat Cody, who I don't hate anymore, but he's just there. He's fine. Right, well, that's the first big wrestling event we've got to talk about this week out of the way. But we had another big wrestling event, the last pay-per-view the last stop on the road to WrestleMania. We're in the Fastlane on the road to WrestleMania. We're talking about Fastlane after this.
Man, SmackDown is really into fisting. Man, SmackDown is really into fisting. Man, SmackDown is really into fisting.
We still use copyright stuff sometimes.
Well, it's our copyright. We've got it, haven't we?
If I want to play NWA songs down microphone, I just do it. F the police.
Oh, yeah, take that.
Coming straight from the
Help
underground.
the police coming straight from the underground.
The
A
one
young
BW
brother's
underground.
got it good because I'm brown. They have the authority to carry out inquiries. Have you ever seen Help the Police?
The best, yeah.
The
You
Adam
showed it
Buxton's
me, yeah.
Help the Police. It's truly
The
phenomenal.
dance you were doing to that, I wish we had webcams for.
I like to say it. There's a reason we don't.
Yeah, because you said you were brown, but you were the whitest man I've ever seen.
Yes, that's true. We're talking about Fastlane. So let's start off with Shinsuke Nakamura against Rusev on Rusev Day.
Oh, was it
match.
Rusev Day?
It was Rusev Day on this match, and it's Rusev Day again, fortunately, now.
Okay, happy Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day, everyone. It only dawned on me, really, just like today. They had two Japanese superstars win both their Royal Rumbles this year. That's quite a progressive step for them in a way, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's all right, isn't it? Well
Yeah,
done.
that's pretty good for them.
Well done,
Yeah,
lads.
then at least one of them is going to be the opening match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's relatively inclusive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah,
This was a good match.
I thought this was the best match on the show. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
And the crowd were like hot for it as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, because I thought I thought they were playing with fire a little bit here by, Nakamura, I wouldn't say was completely on fire, and then you put him against a guy who's arguably the most over guy in the roster, but they still stayed with him, didn't they?
Sorry,
Stay with
we just
Nakamura.
had a question on the Twitch chat that I have to address.
Okay.
I'll address this directly to Daryl. Is the Dynamite Kid now the best known man in a wheelchair?
I mean,
Questions like this, you can ask us questions like this if you go on Twitch when we tweet, right? So yeah, go on, Daryl. What do you say?
the best man in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I mean, Oscar Pistorius has had his legs taken off him. hasn't he? They're both done heinous things to women.
He's got. Oh.
Neither of them are dead, but it's reported fact.
So the wrestling match was good at wrestling, wasn't it? Wrestling, good wrestling match. Good
Oh,
wrestling.
dear.
Wrestling
Good.
happened, isn't it?
Good
Randy
wrestling.
Orton. Let's move on to Randy Orton.
Right, well, what about Nakamura and Rusev?
No, let's talk a bit more
Oh, I
about
was just
Good
trying
match.
to save it.
Talk about it, Dan. Come on, save
yeah,
the show.
yeah, it was a really great match, and it went back and forth a lot more than I thought it would as well.
Yeah.
Like, I expected it to be kind of like Rusev will get his bits in, and Nakamura will come back and beat
Rusev
him.
will get his bits in, blinking flip. I mean,
Yeah,
is
it's one of those nights
oh,
after hours.
lucky Lana.
Yeah, but instead they put Rusev as almost an equal to him, with Nakamura like just squeaking out at the end. It was really good and well done. Yeah, I really, really love this match.
Over, and he's proper over and that. Yeah, I'm loath to admit it, but Rusev is over, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's that kind of over where he's not on a main event.
No, but he's
So,
going to
then what's pointing him going 50-50 with Nakamura?
set him up for Macaulay Culkin.
Oh yeah, good point.
Or Johnny Fairplay.
No, come on, like don't be silly.
Yeah, Vince doesn't know who Johnny Fairplay is,
No, he
but
doesn't.
Vince has seen Home Alone 2.
Yeah, Vince has definitely seen Hell too because his friend Donald Trump's in it. Oh, there he is! I know it's Donnie. It's Donnie, my pal. He's my friend. Linda, come in here. What, Vince? Yeah, maybe that's the only movie Vince watches.
Well,
Linda, come in! I saw him again.
Do you know
He
what?
watches Killing Hasselhoff
Do you think
recently. That's
do
the
you think
last
he thinks
WWE
it's
film.
a? Do you think he thinks it's a documentary?
Well, I was saying, do you think like he rang Trump up after and like asked him about events that happened in the film like they were fact?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Much like when Donald Trump repeatedly called Vince McMahon's office to find out if it was okay after the limo blew up.
Remarkable.
Oh, dear.
Remarkable. What a guy.
He's a president.
The president of the United States, and we've been in the same room as him.
Yeah.
In a way.
And we didn't take him out.
No, we didn't. It was our fault.
Yeah.
It was our fault. Oh my God. It was our
Oh,
fault.
dear.
If you had a time machine, then you could go back.
Us, do you remember Vince actually asked us on that day if we thought that Donald Trump would be a good president, and everyone booed? And then he said, "Do you think I'd be a good president?" Everyone cheered. He's going to run. It's going to happen.
I hope he does.
Once his mate Donny's out of the equation, it's going to happen, definitely.
If he doesn't overturn the term limits, which he's talking about doing.
He's not going to, though, is he?
No, that'd be
It's
stupid.
unconstitutional.
Yeah.
Nixon wanted to do it, and look how well that worked out for him. Speaking of the US, speaking of the United States of America, the US of A, the US title was on the line.
I'm glad they got it off that blinking Canadian coming over here taking our jobs.
Canucks coming down here, buddy.
We need to build another wall in the north.
North Wall.
Yeah.
They'll build a wall. The North. So I saw the odds before this show, and Orton was as high as like 11-4. So I'm a little bit gutted I didn't go on it because I remember thinking beforehand, I was like, it'd be very much. We've talked about it before, haven't we? The Randy Orton effect of Vince going, he's a star.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's a star. Get that channel on that guy. And we were worried it might invade the AJ versus Nakamura match. And instead it seems to invade the US title match, which is probably better. But Randy Orton's the United States champion.
Yeah, do you think Vince likes his hair plugs?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think it looks ridiculous. Utterly. Especially for someone that has such an iconic look with the shaven head. Why would you suddenly go? He must be having a massive midlife crisis. And go,
I think he's trying to go back in time because he also looks like he's on the roids again.
That's an allegation.
Yeah, but he's not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He allegedly might be on back on the
legally
roids.
speaking, the Royal Grumble does not think that Randy Orton is back on the roids.
Dan does.
Back on the
Well,
gas.
Dob,
The
innit?
Royal
Yeah.
Grumble doesn't.
Yeah, we
the Royal
don't.
Grumble Wrestling podcast are not
No.
affiliated with that opinion whatsoever. The opinions of Dan are the opinions of his own.
Yeah.
Much like all of Daryl's opinions are never
Yeah.
related to the Royal
Speaking
Grumble
of which,
Wrestling podcast.
second question:
Oh, yeah.
Dynamite Kid versus Droz. Who wins and how?
No, stop it, no. I realise this is what the people want, but...
Right, how paralysed is Droz? Is my
God.
question.
From the neck down.
From the neck down?
Yeah.
Well, Dynamite Kid. We know he's got a gun.
He'll throw his Sky remote at him.
yeah. He'll beat
I
him to death with the Sky remote.
pick up his box and throw it at him.
What's Droz going to do? Be sick on him? He was called Puke.
He was called
Yeah.
Puke. He's gonna puke.
Can we just have more questions? This is
No.
fun.
Do you think
It's better
anyone's
than
pointed out to
Fastlane.
Dynamite Kid that you could get his Sky card, put it in the spokes of his wheelchair, and it'll sound like it's electric?
Here's why we shouldn't have more questions, because frankly, we shouldn't have more questions because we've already got a format for this show, and frankly, that clearly deserves a show of its own. So we would be doing, those of you who are in the Twitch chat right now, we would be doing you a disservice by continuing to answer your questions. So we will definitely do it at some point, but not right now, because frankly, it's not going to get the time coverage that it deserves.
I'm quite enjoying this.
Speaking of not getting the time coverage that it deserves, Robert Roode's title reign's over. But don't worry, Jinder Mahal came in after the end and turned
Did
Bobby
he?
Roode heel, tweener,
It's going to be a freeway, isn't it?
tweel,
Another one.
keener. Yeah,
I don't
great.
know, but I'm shipping Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
because I've seen a bit of mixed match challenge, and I think they're suited to each other, and I think they should.
they
Yeah.
can wear each other's robes like
Yeah.
they did that one time.
And I think he should propose to her at WrestleMania.
That's been done, mate.
Do it again.
All right.
The robe's already been done, hasn't it? A dad does the robe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, this match, it was a Randy Orton match.
It wasn't bad, actually. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it more than a lot of people did. It was one of the better Randy Orton matches when you consider that in the last year he's had matches with Bray Wyatt.
And Jinder Mahal.
Yeah. Yeah, don't hinder Jinder, though. So
Yeah, I forgot.
India's coming back in a big way, baby.
Is it?
When Mahabali Shira gets back on the roster.
I'd completely forgot about Jinder Mahal's existence until he appeared after this match. It didn't occur to me while reading the card going, oh yeah, Jinder Mahal's not on it.
He's going to win the belt at WrestleMania.
Probably. US champion. He seems suited to be US champion with the gimmick and stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like perfect, foreign heel bait and stuff, innit?
Oh, foreign. Can you call them that anymore?
That's from Canada, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. He is foreign because he's off of Canada, isn't he? Yeah. So that's definitely going to be... Like, I feel a lot of these... You know how every year at WrestleMania, they have a feud that suddenly just balloons into like 7 people and they chuck them in a ladder match?
Yeah.
A lot of these are doing that. A lot of these, like, just mid-card feuds are doing that.
They need to get Shelton Benjamin involved in a multi-man WrestleMania ladder match, don't they?
Oh, Shelton. That'll probably be... Well, we'll probably get back to that. I'd
Oh, yeah, the
imagine.
SmackDown tag titles thing, yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. Well, let's talk very quickly about Natalya and Carmella versus Becky Lynch and Naomi. Which one of these teams is going to be primed for the women's tag titles that are apparently going to debut after WrestleMania?
They're doing women's tag titles?
Oh, yeah, they're doing women's tag titles and they're doing cruiser tag titles.
Oh. The
Apparently.
cruiser tag title, they should be 6. They've been doing a lot of 6-person tag matches.
There aren't enough cruiserweights to do cruiserweight tag titles, but they're going to do them anyway, because why not? Great bands.
They've been managing some 6-person, which is just mainly grouping them by where they're
It's
from.
just going, the 6 people we have left this week.
Noam Dar will come back though, won't he?
Yeah, my boy, Noam Dar. The Noam Dar report. The
accent came out as soon as you mentioned Noam
Dar. Well, yeah, okay. And just because Daryl asked me to do it anyway, Dundee.
Thank you.
There you go. He's not even from Dundee. Yeah, Natalya and Carmella versus Becky Lynch and Naomi. We all watched this, yeah? We watched
Yeah.
this? Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I didn't.
Good.
What
Neither did I.
What happened?
Carmella pinned Becky Lynch.
Okay.
So
Question.
Carmella's cashing in, isn't she?
Is she?
They're really hyping it up that she's going to cash in.
Yeah. Is
No,
she?
not at WrestleMania.
You don't think so?
No, SmackDown after WrestleMania, much like Dolph Ziggler.
Is she going to
Yeah,
Really? Okay.
because it's Vince.
I think she'll cash in because Asuka's jumped over to challenge Charlotte Flair. Surely that would set a precedent for her to cash in on the winner of the women's match on Raw.
Yeah, maybe.
I think there's a high chance that she does cash in at WrestleMania. Alexa cheats to beat Nia, and then she cashes in on Alexa.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
she cashes in on Nia, and Nia wins because she's not like most girls.
Nia isn't like most
No,
girls.
that's true. Yeah. Tag titles, Usos and New Day. This was going to be a good match, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because they always have good matches.
I don't know if you're sarcastic.
No, I'm not being sarcastic. They
Oh,
genuinely.
I do think that, but I didn't know if you were.
100%.
Okay.
But I mean, this was actually. I was quite looking forward to this match.
And I really liked how they did things different in this match by each doing each other's movesets.
Yeah, but don't worry because big blokes came in and killed them all with hammers. Bludgeon brothers bludgeoning them with hammers.
Right.
Mallets, sorry, they're mallets. aren't
Yeah.
they? Timmy Mallet.
So
He probably was involved in a lot of stuff. That's all I'm saying.
He should be their
What?
Paul Ellering.
What? Whoa! So let's slow this down. You didn't hear what he just said. He just said, and I quote, Timmy Mallet was probably involved in a lot of stuff, wasn't he?
Yeah, like-
now he didn't say what he was involved in,
Like,
but the implication was there.
Like entertaining children. That was his job.
Doing what's children?
Entertaining
Oh,
children.
okay.
And following around
With his
Oxford,
pink
you know?
hammer.
Is it Oxford he supports or Cambridge?
I don't know, but all
Who
I'm
did
saying
he
is
play
What?
over here? He came to Hillsborough.
he got his pink-headed hammer and he was
Oh.
bashing children about the head with it, bashing them around. What? That was part. I mean, that was his thing. It's Mallet's mallet.
There was
What
another
are you-
question asked, but I can't read that one out.
Oh, what? Well, we'll lean over and see.
Yeah. If you want to come around and see, it's this one here about allegations against people. I don't think we should go that far.
Who would win?
I actually can't see the screen, but okay.
But anyway,
Whose hammer is better? Like for Triple H, retweet for Timmy Mallet.
So you know when they're swinging these mallets about
Yeah.
and they're actually hitting people with them?
Yeah,
Obviously they're made of foam.
obviously.
But then does that not like...
Make it look stupid.
But yeah, but you don't think Triple H has got to be thinking, come on, don't kill the hammer gimmick.
That's why he says mallet. That's why they're called mallets.
Right.
They very clearly have described them as mallets. They're never hammers. They are mallets.
because Triple H was walking backstage when they were getting kitted up and went, "What have they got there?" And they're not sledgehammers; they're mallets. All right.
Okay,
mallets.
all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to go
by
and
me.
spit some water because I'm the game in the middle of the ring. That's me basically stealing the Rock's impression of
Yeah,
Triple H.
so are they having a match at WrestleMania?
I think this will be the big ladder match. Because there's going to be a big ladder match, no question. Last year it was the Raw Tag Team titles, so this year I think it'll be the SmackDown ones.
Yeah.
It'll be it'll be not triple threat. Because like you said, Shelton Benjamin has to be in the ladder match because it's mandated by his contract. So whack him in there, why not? Whack him in with a mallet. Next.
Bludgeon Brothers are probably going to win that as well, aren't they?
I'd rather just see the Usos and the New Day. Have they had a ladder match?
I don't think so.
Because I don't feel like they have, even though they've had a whole bunch of matches. Did they have a TLC or something? Either way.
They had a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, they did. I know that. Obviously, I know that.
Yeah.
Keep up. God.
I'd rather it just be those two teams against each other, but, got to do something with Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah, they've got to do something with them. Harper and Rowan. No relation to Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Different people in it.
Yeah.
No, it's not online.
No, they're not.
Women's title. The SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte defending against Ruby Riott.
Did anybody think Ruby Riott was going to win?
No.
No, but I thought this match was probably my second favourite on the show.
They did all right, yeah.
I thought this was a really good match as well.
You really didn't like the main event, huh?
No, I did really like the main event, but I thought the opener and this were better than it.
Okay.
I thought this was a really great match too, with Ruby Riott really showing how good she is, and the promo work as well she's been doing.
Can we agree that Riott Squad are better than the Page Coalition or whatever it's called? Absolution, yeah. Even though Absolution debuted first and everyone went, oh, look, here's the Riott Squad just ripping off Absolution straight away. And yet they're probably better, aren't they?
Are they better because, like, Paige got injured in that?
No, they're better because Ruby Riott's better anyway. Like, Paige is just a bit annoying. Can you check and see if, like, the Zebra Kid or anyone's in the chat? Because, like, if they are...
it won't be.
Yeah, okay. Sorry to anybody, by the way, who's just listened to the podcast and just keep hearing these references to the chat. Like, we'll give you some bonus stuff.
Team Mallets was pink, and you could win a prize at the end of it.
There you go. So
take the mallet, and you might win a Master System.
There's your winner.
Thanks,
Master System. Oh my god. Can we give away a Master System? It's probably worth more now than actually modern consoles.
Yeah, we
so
probably can't
not.
afford a Master System now.
Yeah. So after this match, they ruined Asuka's entrance again. You remember I said the other week about this ruining of Asuka's entrance that they're doing by starting it straight off with a vocal?
Yeah.
The sting is better for the entrance, right? It's more of a impact if you hear that and the mask shows up, right?
Yeah.
That's better. Don't play the blinking vocals, all right? Musically, you're ruining it. There's some tit in the backstage who's like, oh, we wanted to... you're ruining it. You're the same person who put that Burn It Down into Seth Rollins' entrance, except I don't mind
and, do you remember when Randy Orton got his new entrance theme and they put his old like guitar thing at the start of it?
No,
do you remember
you're
that?
misremembering that.
I'm not, because I've literally listened to the CD when it's got it on it.
Oh, there's a CD, is there?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I apologise. The only reason I'm saying you're misremembering it is because I remember at WrestleMania 30 that Sting played at the start of his music, and everyone was like, "Oh, bloody hell, they're playing the
Burning My Light."
Burning My Light." Yeah, but actually they weren't. I didn't know that was on the CD version. Gosh, I apologise.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm wrong.
You thought you were having a Mandela effect there?
Yeah, a little bit.
I love the Mandela effect.
Oh, did you watch that episode too?
No.
Genuine X-Files have done an episode involving Mandela effects and stuff this week.
Hilarious.
Yeah, well, not this week.
Turns out it was aliens. Spoilers.
Kind of was.
Yeah, it's the X-Files, mate. What's it called?
Yeah, the new series has been a bit disappointing. It's all right. It's better than the event
Asuka
series.
Shock Horror is challenging for Charlotte's title. Didn't see that coming.
It'll be a good match, though.
Yeah, it will, yeah.
But I hope Carmella don't cash in on her and end a streak.
I hope Carmella does cash in her and gets beaten.
Like when Dana Brooke went against her that time in NXT, where she comes to cash in, bell rings, and she just gets kicked in the head, and referee stops it for knockout.
That should happen. That's how it should happen.
That would be great after all the build-up.
I'd be okay with that. Plus, Carmella can bounce back from that because she's not worth anything anyway.
So yeah, main event.
6-pack challenge. 3 good people. 4 good people? 4 good people, 2 bad people. And yet they didn't ruin the match for us, so, you know.
AJ, Owens, Zayn, Cena, Baron Corbin, and Dolph Ziggler. And, right, why does Dolph Ziggler's entrance still have the record scratch?
Because it's Dolph Ziggler.
Him coming halfway out, and then his music hitting. Like, just...
What's the point? Yeah, because it's Dolph Ziggler and he's terrible. You know, it's Dolph Ziggler's little Shawn Michaels tights that weren't Shawn Michaels tights, but absolutely wear Shawn Michaels tights. And he's still so desperate to be Shawn Michaels. I'm not devoting any more time to because it's not worth it. I'm just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ricky, leave it! It's not worth it! It's me. It's me talking to myself.
So yeah, this main event, I thought it was really good. Like, it was kind of weird because you've got some good stories coming into this match. So you've got AJ, who's the champion wanting to retain. You've got Owens and Zayn who feel like they've been cheated out of all these opportunities, and then they've got this heat between each other now.
Yeah,
You've
because
got
Sami Zayn pinned him on SmackDown.
And then you've got John Cena there who wants his WrestleMania moment.
He wants his spot. Yeah.
And then
you've
got Baron Corbin, and then you've got Dolph Ziggler. Like Dolph Ziggler kind of has a story, I guess. Like in the fact
the story is I want to be in the main event of WrestleMania, but I'm just not very good.
Yeah, but then Baron Corbin was there.
So,
like, what was his reasoning to be here? I mean, there's no reason.
Bald. Bald.
Just give up the ghost, mate.
Bald. That's his reasoning.
Put your wolf shirt on. Go down to the barbers and say number 1 all over, please.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was a lot of really good stuff in this match too. Especially the Zayn's Owens like little story going on.
Yeah. The only problem with that was, because he said he was going to lay down for him, and he came out and he started to lay down.
Yeah.
I would have liked it better if they'd had somebody around the side. Maybe if they tried it once and then someone had broken it up, so you don't actually know that he's going to do that. Because the fact that no one was around just made it obvious that was what was going to happen to me.
From when I watched it, I thought, oh, he's just gone to roll him up. But then on the other side of it, I thought, oh, actually, Kevin Owens goes to pick him up almost. And then Sami Zayn rolls him up because he tried to pick him up because he didn't trust him. And yeah, it was... the fact that we're actually having a discussion over something in WWE, even this small, is quite good.
He's having a go, isn't he?
You always have a go.
Yeah.
I do have a go. Yeah.
Why?
Because...
Why? They do a lot of good stuff. Just because not everything they do is amazing. They're putting several hours out per week.
Yeah, that's part
Just because they're not in the Tokyo Dome, Dan.
New Japan's only
You know
there
who
once
that
a
makes
year.
you? Meltzer.
Don't.
Yeah, that makes you Meltzer. That's
Don't.
you. You're Meltzer.
Do we have to bring him up? Do we have to? I don't know if he's done anything stupid recently because I've completely unfollowed him for everything. But
He mentioned that he was jumping on the anti-Fabulous Moolah thing as well. So that also makes you Meltzer. You're Meltzer. He's Meltzer.
He was jumping on the anti-Moolah thing. He's got some need to talk.
Tell him he's Meltzer.
You are Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, you are, brother,
Don't
aren't you?
stop it.
Yeah, you're Dave Meltzer.
I'm sure it's all going down.
All right, Dave. Sorry, Dave. Sorry, Dave.
If
I'm only
anything,
enjoying it because he's not winding me up for once.
if anything, I'm more the Brian Alvarez situation, which I don't know whether it's better or worse.
All right, Dave.
Probably a bit
Don't worry
better.
about it, Dave.
You're not a gymnast.
I am.
Well.
Don't let the body shape fool you. I can do a flip.
Do a cartwheel.
It's not enough space.
Convenient.
And I've got my knee taped up. I
Anyway,
genuinely have my knee taped
Speaking
up.
of doing a cartwheel, there was a whole bunch of like spotty spots in this, wasn't there?
Yeah, which was good. It's
It
what you
actually
want
worked
them
alright.
to
It was the classic whole like, I'll go out and roll down for 5 minutes after you've done my move, and then I'll show back up in 5 minutes match. But that's okay sometimes. It's all right. I liked the finish. I didn't like it as much as I could have liked it.
Before we talk about the actual finish, there's another thing I want to bring up about Sami Zayn.
Did you want to bring up the fact that Shane McMahon came down before the match to make it all about him?
Oh yeah, there's that too. But this involves Shane McMahon too. Okay. Sami Zayn has one of like the best working punches.
Does he?
The punch he threw at Shane McMahon was spot on. Like, it was so good.
I am enjoying Sami Zayn as a heel.
He's brilliant.
For as much as everyone's like, he's such a natural babyface, sometimes that's what makes a good heel.
The fact that he's not really changed
so
anything.
Yeah.
So he still does his little dance, doesn't he, when he comes down, but he does it slightly slower, doesn't he, and a bit different.
Yeah, exactly. But he's still got that. So instead of you going, yeah, he's so energetic, you're just like, he's so blinking energetic, why don't you just pack it in? Stop being annoying. And they just throw a coaster at him.
So yeah, Kevin Owens nearly got the win, but Shane pulled the referee out.
Yeah, cheers, Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do you know Shane McMahon?
Yeah.
I think he's allowed to pull referee out because he is solid.
Yeah, that's true. I always forget how solid he is. God, you know, when I see him in his saggy old man shirt,
Yeah.
I just forget that he's solid. And it's like, yeah, he's solid. Sorry, Shane.
Should I tell you how solid he is?
Yeah, how solid.
Like, Roman Reigns didn't dare touch Vince, did he?
No.
When they were backstage on
Yeah,
Raw.
that's true. Yeah, that happened on Raw, didn't it?
Yeah.
We've not even talked about that yet. God, the work shoot that will not end. I actually watched a bit of that because Raw was on at midnight this week. So, like, I watched the first 5 minutes. That was
Yeah,
it.
feel like you wasted your life.
I thought it was going to be better than it was.
Yeah.
But you see, it's work shooting it. Roman's on our side. You know, all this is just going to lead to is like them booing everyone.
Yeah.
Then what are they doing? They're just, instead of, it's like, well, we can't heat Roman up, but we can cool Brock down. Boom. Got him. Take that, paying fans.
So yeah, AJ Styles eventually got the win in this match, which means we get AJ versus Nakamura at Mania.
Yeah, this is why I'm
Quite excited.
This is why I was bringing up the Brock Lesnar thing a little bit. Do we think that AJ against Nakamura is going on last?
No.
Probably not.
I think it is.
Really?
Actually,
Yes.
Your logic makes sense here.
Because, right, hear me out.
Okay.
It's not the biggest star match for them, is it?
Nope.
Right? No. And yet last year, what was the biggest star match for them?
Just tell me that.
You could say it was Reigns and Undertaker, okay. So that went on last, okay. You could claim that. But in terms of so that meant no title match went on last, even though they had 2 titles, right?
Okay.
The biggest star title match was, in fact, was it the only title? No, it wasn't the only. But anyway, the biggest star title match was Brock Lesnar against Goldberg, and that didn't go on last.
Yeah.
I think now they're less concerned about what goes on last, in the sense that they want Roman Reigns to have his coronation at WrestleMania, but they don't want to send the fans home unhappy. And they know what sort of fans they're going to get. So I think it'll go, the last 3 matches are going to be this. It's going to be Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar, so they can use all the footage of Roman Reigns winning the title at WrestleMania, and they can say that was the main event and everything else like that. Then it's going to be Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle against Triple H and Stephanie, because that's the actual star match. And then it's going to be AJ Styles and Nakamura.
Where does Cena versus Undertaker fit in?
Before Reigns and thingy.
Really?
But I don't know. Shut up. Stop ruining it.
I think they're going to close Cena versus Undertaker.
That'd make
I would
sense,
prefer
yeah.
that to Reigns against Lesnar.
I think it's either going to be Reigns Lesnar because Vince don't care.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care. I've got the money. Or it's going to be Cena Undertaker.
All right, fair enough.
Because they're your 2 big full-time stars. Well, I'll say full-time, but like obviously Ronda Rousey's not a proper wrestler. They're your big stars that, even though fans do boo Cena, they
like him.
Yeah, and
it's an act now.
And nobody really boos Undertaker.
No.
So they'll at least get positive reactions.
And they are actually, everyone is actually looking forward to that match.
Yeah, and Cena will heal it up in the match anyway,
Yeah.
because to get the more of a negative reaction. So
I can see that. I don't know. Do you know what I honestly think it is? I think the reason I'm thinking towards it is the fact that they've booked it at all.
yeah, but there's been like the 2-year plan on it.
Well, maybe it has and maybe it hasn't. But like the fact that they've booked the AJ and Nakamura match at all, essentially admitting that this is a match that people want to see, even though really, like, they've done it after 2 years because now they can go, this is the match that we built up that people.
No, sorry, when I said 2-year plan, I was referring to Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. Sorry, I did.
Yeah. But like, I mean, that's still the plan in a way. It's just not worked out in the same. I don't know. The fact that that match even exists at all is what makes me think that they're catering to that type of fan.
Yeah, but do you not say to him, look, we've given you this, so enjoy Roman?
Yeah, it's an odd hunch that I've got. I may be dead wrong. I could see Cena versus Undertaker more than Reigns versus Lesnar. I don't know. Even though I know it's the plan, it is the plan. Of course it's the plan, but I just don't think they'll put it on last because of the crowd.
I hope they put it on last.
I almost hope they do, but I just don't think they will. I don't know why.
Because
I agree with you.
When we're 4 hours deep into this show, and I'm going, I wish I didn't come, and I want to go home, but I need to stick it out till the end. Like, I've just been looking forward to Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar stinking the joint out, and everybody booing them both.
Roman Reigns against Triple H from the other year,
or Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg from WrestleMania 20. Yeah,
that's definitely what they're turning it into at the moment.
Yeah.
See,
Nice.
I
was
agree.
good.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I don't think that'll be the main event.
Yeah, I don't.
It'd be nice if AJ Nakamura, because their previous match was so good, and I know it won't be that style of match.
Vince will give him 10 minutes to open card. Curtain jerkers, aren't they?
This would be better, wouldn't it?
It's a match I'm actually looking forward to at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I'm genuinely
now they can do
looking
it
forward to that
properly
one.
instead of that one match in New Japan.
We're not going to get the spot where AJ does the Bullet Club, point at him, and Nakamura pretends to eat the bullet.
No.
Yeah, probably not. No.
No, especially not with the gun climate in America. It's probably not a good idea.
It's genuinely a terrible idea. Yeah. People would be very annoyed at them.
Only if Nakamura shouts afterwards, "Oh, he's got a bump stock. It's illegal," and that'll be a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's probably not going to do that.
Probably over
No.
politicizing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed Fastlane.
It was all right. It was a good show.
Is this WrestleMania looking good?
No.
Really? God, that was quick.
I'm looking forward to a lot of shows that weekend over WrestleMania.
Right. No, that's
It's not-
not what I
it's not-
asked,
it's not-
though.
it's
That's
not
what I've
question.
asked.
There's only one
You've
match.
answered a different question to
Okay,
what I've
there's
asked.
only one match on the card that I'm bothered about.
So you're not interested in seeing Ronda Rousey?
No, I'm not like going. If I
I'm
weren't
not
having the
asking
rest,
if you're hyped. I'm asking if you're interested.
yeah, okay, I guess.
So
I
you're
am.
interested in seeing Ronda Rousey? Okay. Are you not interested at all in the spectacle of Reigns against Lesnar?
No.
Really?
You're not even interested in the furore that surrounds it, the fact that it could all cave in on them. Is there no Schadenfreude that you can take from that?
Okay, a little bit. Go
What's
on.
that?
There you go. It's German for happiness at the misfortune of others.
Oh, I think I've got that sometimes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
your-
what's
I
it
think that's
called?
you.
What do you mean sometimes?
What's
That's
it
your
called?
main. That's
that's your-
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude.
That's your main source of enjoyment for anything.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a word for it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, in terms of actual matches, though, there's only one match I'm
You know,
fussed about.
how about John Cena and The Undertaker?
Not really, no.
Real? Are you
Liar.
are you
I call
actually
bullshit.
for
No,
real?
no,
I've
I'm
sworn,
genuinely not like.
I'll put money in. Not at all.
Not really, no.
God,
What I'll give him
Okay.
is that I would have been more excited for Cena versus Undertaker if Undertaker hadn't already lost the streak.
Me too, 100%. Yep.
But I'm still excited for that match because I wanted that match to happen for years.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was obviously I was wrong because Brock Lesnar beat him
Yeah.
and then Roman Reigns, but I thought that was the only believable person that could beat Undertaker.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's the big star. I'm excited for that. Like I said, I'm excited for the Schadenfreude or whatever it is.
Yeah.
For Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. Ronda Rousey and Yorkshire Kurt Angle's going to be.
I can't wait to get back to WrestleMania.
We haven't had Yorkshire Kurt Angle, but then also, I don't think Darryl has actually thrown out his main catchphrase today.
No, I did it for him instead.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what's the other matches?
AJ and Nakamura, which you missed off of your four that you
Oh
can't
yeah, I did
hear.
that on purpose.
Ronda Rousey. Okay.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey and.
No, I've said Ronda Rousey, Kurt Angle.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry.
So yeah, so I'm excited for them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm not excited for: sitting through stuff that is going to involve Baron Corbin.
Dan, what about Charlotte and Asuka?
They'll give that time.
Sexist.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. They're my two favourite women's wrestlers.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
I
that.
mean, it'll be a good match.
I don't think they built it greatly, but I think it's still going to be good.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm not excited for the stuff that's going to involve Baron Corbin. I'm not excited for Randy Orton, Jinder Mahal.
No, that's good.
I like Bobby Roode, but on main roster he's done now. So
he's not
him being involved
he's-
doesn't excite me either. Anything that Dolph Ziggler's going to get involved with, I'm not bothered about.
Yeah.
A lot of this tag team stuff, I'm not bothered. You know, it involves Braun. I like Braun, but like I'd prefer him to be trashing Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns at main event.
I'd prefer that, but I am still interested in seeing Braun the tag team.
Do you know what I'd like him to do? Is for Braun to just absolutely plough through everybody for rest of year. Then at Royal Rumble, ends number one and win it.
Yeah.
Like literally just lobbing people out. He
Yeah.
spends a lot of time by himself in the ring because he's just throwing people out.
That'd be great.
Like Austin in 98?
Yeah, and CM
Oh, was it
Punk
97?
a few years later.
They need more Braun, don't they?
Yeah, doing that and then going to WrestleMania and absolutely killing Roman Reigns.
I can't see Braun staying away from the title before SummerSlam, though.
Probably maybe not. I don't know.
The plan that gets Roman to the top, I think the plan gets thrown out very quickly when the man, aka Braun, becomes the champion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they'll do the usual thing and pull the trigger too late because they want the WrestleMania moment.
So,
Yeah.
WrestleMania is a bit of a mixed bag, look, so we say at that moment. Or, like, you two are hyped for it.
I'm not hyped for 4 hours. I'm not hyped for 6.5 hours if you include the pre-show, but I am excited about some matches now.
Yeah, I'm excited for the matches that I've mentioned, but then obviously you've got to sit through 4 hours of it, so there's going to be a lot of crap on there that I don't want to watch.
Yeah.
You get my cooking too.
Yeah, what
See?
are you making?
I don't know yet because,
Oh, no.
yeah,
what?
I was considering, like, obviously veggie and that.
Domino's?
Yeah,
I am going to buy some meat stuff. I'm going to make something meat based for you guys.
Yeah, why can't we have some meat? There's a reference for
I
that. You've
don't-
never
Yeah.
seen the Lord of the Rings films, though.
No.
Instead of the WrestleMania coming up, how do you feel about WrestleMania that features JBL versus Finlay?
Oh.
I'm not bothered about that.
Kane versus Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah, I've seen that match. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's the best match
It
ever.
just happened now.
Randy Orton
Started and
versus
ended
John
this
Cena
week.
and Triple H. Floyd Mayweather versus The Big Show.
All right, I'm on board now. Yeah.
And the main event of The Undertaker versus Edge.
You missed a match out, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I've missed a few matches.
Oh,
out.
okay. Right.
But I just wanted to point out those matches because maybe next week is the time we go back to 2008.
Oh yeah. Is it time to light it up?
Yeah. Go back to 2008 once again next week, and we go through WrestleMania 24.
When will I go that I really can go? The Red Hot Chili Pepper song. Off of
Is that the theme tune for it?
It's one of them.
Maybe after watching an old WrestleMania, I'll feel more hyped for
think
this
you
year's
will.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, well, we're going back to 2008. That's what we're doing this year, isn't it?
Whose idea with that?
Nearly said another bad word there. It was yours, Daryl, okay? Well done. Well done for a good idea. We've said it already.
Thanks.
Two of our most popular shows this year have been the Rewind shows.
Yeah, it's because 2008 was a good year.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm loath to admit it, but again, good idea. Well done, Daryl. Right, that's it for the Royal Grumble for this week. We've taken far too much of your time, so thank you for listening, especially if you're listening on Twitch, but especially also if you downloaded the podcast.
Yeah, if you're a downloader, I still like you. I know Dan doesn't because he likes Twitch, but I still like you.
I like all of
Still
you.
like you.
But I mean, feel free.
But if you don't want to shoot some like stupid questions across, you can just at Royal Grumble Pod on Twitter.
Yeah, whack it on Twitter. We'll
and I'll spend some time answering them.
Yeah.
If you ask me some stupid questions on Twitter, I'll answer them.
You can probably get into more detail on Twitter too.
Well, I've only got 140 characters on there.
You can do a little video.
280 now.
I'm not doing a little video. I'm incriminate myself.
280.
Is it 280?
Yeah,
Oh,
double-
bonus.
yeah,
You
yeah.
get double Daryl.
Double Daryl. And on that note, that's it. Don't forget to go to twitter.com/RoyalGrumblePod. Send Daryl some tweets. Don't forget to go to facebook.com/RoyalGrumble. Give us a like on there. We are on Twitch, as I say. If you want to watch us live, it's on twitch.tv/RoyalGrumble. That's it. Say goodbye, Daryl.
Goodbye, Daryl.
Goodbye, Dan.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.